Looking for inspiration, motivation, and the good news of Jesus Christ? Look no further. The Daily Gospel Network has what you need. With more than 300 ministries from all over the country broadcasting every week, you're sure to get your dose of spirit-filled encouragement from the great programs on the Daily Gospel Network. Catch the Daily Gospel Network on Roku, Amazon Fire, Apple TV, all mobile devices, and the internet.
Welcome to A Better Chance for Youth television show with your host, Monique Robinson, where we highlight, celebrate, and recognize students from all over the country who are doing great things in the classroom, community, and athletics. Every student deserves an opportunity for hope and a future. So let's celebrate our students, the next generation of teachers, engineers, entrepreneurs, and future leaders. Join us on another incredible segment of A Better Chance for Youth show with your host, Monique Robinson.
Hello, and welcome today. I'm so excited today. I mean, those who know me personally know I am a foodie. I'm a foodie, but I'm like one of them foodies that really can't eat a lot of stuff. So I'm a foodie that, I like to watch others, but I also partake. Now, if you are in the San Antonio area and you have been to any of my events or any people that I truly sponsor and get excited when I look at the thing and they say that she is the caterer, I will break all things hey, what you got in the bag? And so it's not the, stalker page or nothing like that, but this has it. She truly has it going on. Last year, just gonna tell you, last year at the sneaker ball, everyone talked about how amazing the food was. And they kept asking, well, who did it? Who was the caterer? Who is this? So look, this year's sneaker ball, she is so fabulous by request. She's so fabulous by request that I, as well as every person counts, unanimously was oh no, she has to come back. So people will know what kind of flavor she has and how to reach out to her when you need her, but just not on the days that I need her. Cause in my mind, she's my personal event chef, but anyway, so let's welcome today. I always mess her name up, so I'm gonna let her tell you her name, but I do know I'm gonna let you meet my personal chef. In my mind, though, she's my personal event chef. So welcome. How are you today?
I'm doing fine. How are you, Monique? I'm glad to be here and thank you. I feel honored. And thank you for that speech. It was so unnecessary.
It's a serious situation. In my mind, you really are my personal event chef. Every event I have, I'm okay, if we need food, who's cooking? That's
thank you.
Sorry, you shouldn't be that good. But I do
okay.
Appreciate all that you do. And you, every time I look up, you shining somewhere. So I get excited too. So it's that,
Thank you, Monique. I appreciate it so much.
So now you got to tell me how to say your name because I will jack it up. Truthfully,
it's fine. It's my whole life. It's Noyemia.
Oh.
Noyemia.
It has to have a meaning. What's the meaning?
The meaning. My whole life, I was told it was African. It's African. It's African. And then I look it up as an adult, and it's Greek, and it's the moon before they go to war. And you know what? This guy, he was Greek, and he said it on point. And he said, yeah, it's Greek. I was like, you're the only person that figured that out. I figured out I was a 20-something adult that just said, let me Google this. And it's Greek. It's the moon before they went to war. Nomenia. Yes.
Maybe they just sent you. Well, it's still pretty. It's different. Don't nobody know.
It was so different and so fun and so this. I named my son Elijah.
Elijah, not
Just
Elijah.
Elijah.
Hey,
Elijah. E-I, what is
girl.
E-I, Elijah. 3 letters. 3 letters. That's it.
Woo.
That's it. Didn't name him
Now
nothing else.
you know you wrong for doing them teachers like that. They might jack his name up every time. Every time. Elijah.
Elijah. Simple.
Well, I mean, you see, I didn't even try. I'm like, I don't know how to say her name, but she is going to definitely teach me today.
It's not no problem. It's not no problem.
Girl,
Everybody struggle. So what's going on with you today, Miss Monique?
nothing. You were showing, like, I was telling people before I brought you on, because they, you are like the talk when it comes to any event. You are like the talk of like top caterer list.
Really?
And yes, you do Alamo Fest. You did our event last year. You do like political stuff. Like, girl, you out there. So I was bragging because you're doing the sneaker ball again. And this year is kind of different because it's that, that Cajun flavor, that New Orleans. So I'm just excited to see what you bring.
Oh.
But you do so much. And I was trying to tell people, like, look, because they were talking about what you cooked last year, which was the pasta, the various versions of pasta, I think you had a salad. I had just got out the hospital, so I probably was like drugged up still and didn't really remember and couldn't eat anyway. So you're like, sorry, don't know nothing to be but transparent. So, but they really loved it. Like, people was going back and forth for like seconds and thirds. I said, God,
Really? Oh.
tearing their food up. And so I have several friends that was like, well, who is the caterer? She catering it? If she cater, I'm coming. If she did, like, but if she wasn't catering, you was gonna come anyway. But I'm just playing. But so, like, how did you get into like the love of the culinary arts?
It is a journey, a long journey. It was a journey that I didn't know was a passion. I didn't know I was gifted in until I became like later on in life. My mom, she started me in the kitchen early. I learned how to cook spaghetti like all Black girls. And I just love doing it. I just love baking. I love cookbooks. I just fell in love with the food at a young age. And then my first official cookbook, my aunt gave me her Better Homes and Garden book, and I fell in love with that. And I got a lot of, and still to this day, a lot of my base recipes from that. And then, my family, we love cooking, so they made me the family baker for the events and for things. And then we did that. And then I started in corporate America because I started off in food. I was a food manager. I worked in fast food nearly like 10 years.
Wow.
So that's how I know operations of food, because I was a food manager for 10 years. And then I moved.
I couldn't work for you because they be moving and getting their food out. I was like, let me just move to the side.
I have an amazing staff. I'm not gonna lie, they're awesome.
Wow.
After that, I was in corporate America. We used to fight about potlucks, and then, we had a high level of Black and white people, and we all agreed we don't want to eat beans and rice every potluck. So I started taking, I'm like, just give me the money and I cook the food, and we're gonna do that.
Where
And it
was
just
you when
evolved from.
I needed a friend like that at work? Because people, I'm gonna tell you, my go-to is, if some of my friends are watching, they'll probably put it in the chat, or they'll probably put it on here. No lie. What I used to do when I worked in mixed, diverse areas, and I didn't trust the cooking, I would say I was on a religious fast. But where was you when I needed you as my coworker? I probably would have ate.
Because we all want to eat. We all want to eat, and we would be working like 12, 15-hour days, and we wanted good food. So
True.
we was like over here fighting because we were like, we not want to have, we eat tacos, but we didn't want that every day.
Yeah, I don't eat breakfast tacos, so
yeah. So I understand. So we were like really, and I started doing that and then turning into parties, and then I said one day I bought cards because I worked for Humana, and we work with senior citizens, and to hear these senior citizens say they work 30 years and they're collecting an $800 check every month, I just knew that I didn't want to be that person collecting an $800 check, and then you who can live on that, especially now. Can you imagine collecting $800 right now? Right
That
now in this day and age.
would have been
So
fired.
and this was 5 years ago when $800 probably could have took you somewhere. But
Wow.
so I just knew I didn't want to be that. So and everybody I talked to who was successful, I'm no lie. Everybody I talked to who was 65 and successful and wasn't worried about money was business owners.
Wow. That's pretty cool. I learned something new. Now, although in my mind, I'm telling you, in my mind, she is like my event chef. Now I know she done cook people her job. That's what got her started. Now you are like you've done some amazing dishes. I wish I had like some pictures, but I'm gonna tell y'all how to get to her site, or she is. And she has these pictures, and sometimes I will. Okay, not sometimes. Y'all know me personally. Every time she posts them, I'm like, "Where's my invite?" Like she had this whole table of fruit and different types of stuff, and I'm like, "Oh my god, how long? Like, do you just come up with these designs and you just make them, or how do you
Oh
like
man.
interpret them?"
It's a lot of trial and error. A lot
Oh,
of trial and error. I look at trends. I see what people go crazy for. I don't look at nothing in San Antonio. I'm not copying any of my peers out here in San Antonio. I'm looking in areas like Florida, Miami. I'm looking at in Houston what they're doing. I'm looking what they're doing in New York, LA, and LA is like almost a foodie capital. Atlanta. I'm looking at all those places. Charlotte. What are these chefs doing? And I talk to a lot of them too. And I
wow.
look, what are they doing? Because what can I do to stand out that's different in the city? My goal is if somebody's doing it, I'm going to go the complete opposite way.
Love it.
Because even though it may not turn out well, or people don't believe in it, or people don't see it, I'm going to do it different.
Wow. I love it. Now, we had to take like a quick commercial break because, we have to still do our advocacy applications, But when we come back, we got to finish this conversation because I don't
But they,
think they understand like this is a serious situation here. Like the girl is bad. Not like, like Michael
this
Jackson
girl
bad
make it.
in the cooking industry. So after this commercial, I'll be back with my friend yeah, Jesus. She is my friend. I just don't say her name right because I was saying Noyemia and I be wrong.
Nomenia, you're
Nomenia.
fine,
Take the
girl.
Y
Yeah.
out. Oh, look at that. I learned how to say it. After these break, I will be back with my Nomenia.
Yeah, you got it, girl. You got it.
Yeah, I'm getting it.
Yeah.
Are you interested in attending an historically black college or university? Hello, my name is Robert Mason. I'm president and founder of the Common Black College application. Our application allows students to apply to over 50 historically black colleges and universities at the same time for only $20. HBCU graduates have been some of the most renowned individuals in their respective fields since the late 1800s. In addition to that, our faculty and staff are truly committed to your success, and they have a vested interest in seeing that you do well. That, coupled with the academic rigor and the fact that you will establish lifelong relationships, are just some of the many benefits of your attending an historically black college or university. So if you're interested in completing the Common Black College app, visit our website at commonblackcollegeapp.com to apply now. Thank you, and get educated.
Uh-oh. Hey, I'm back. I was
Hey.
sitting here and I said, ooh. So back to what we was talking about, because you didn't really like go in like I wanted you to talk about like your food, but hey, I'm gonna put it out there. She did this event last year, and I probably like was tired. I probably did like a multiple series of events that day, but I'm gonna tell you a hidden fact about me that you don't know. I get lost everywhere I go in San Antonio because Siri don't listen to me when I talk. So I drive all the way out to Timbuktu at this community center. Now she had an all-out chef where they ain't had me judge. I felt some type of way, but I digress because they probably had shellfish and most of the food I couldn't eat anyway. But guys, it was so amazing. I think it was like a master chef type thing. And I was so intrigued because I do watch the show Master Chef. I can cook, but not on your level. Like, I cook good.
It don't even matter. It don't matter.
I can check the
I
pot.
just cook too. I'm not a master chef. I just cook.
You got a white coat. I'm just playing. But how do you even with that, some of the stuff y'all made, I couldn't even name the stuff. And that little boy, he broke it down. Like he knew what the food. I said, okay, he gonna be at somebody's roof Chris or higher one day. He was breaking it down. And I looked at him and I'm like, I just be like, it's some green stuff and some meat. But how do you prep kids for that knowledge base? That was so impressive.
You know what? That's why I signed up, because it's all about the kids. I do believe kids are our future, and I do love kids. You may hear me talk bad about them, but I love kids because they're our future, and their souls are so pure. You know what I'm saying? They're pure. You don't have to talk to a kid and be like, "What you want from me?" You know what I'm saying?
Good.
So, hold on one second.
You got a coworker trying to come in.
So what was it? So I got a call from the chef who runs the program. He asked me would I be a mentor to the kids.
Oh,
So
wow.
I worked with the family for probably like a month, for twice a week, and we sat down. I showed them chopping skills. I showed them vegetables. I showed them proteins. It was a wonderful family. They were fun to work with. I just loved them. So the competition wasn't a competition for me. It was about the work, the fun, teaching, and showing kids stuff like that.
Okay.
So,
because it was, I enjoyed it, and I enjoyed the free food part of it too. But
it definitely supported. It's a great program. Supported again this year. It comes back every year. It's going to be a different.
Oh, I didn't know. It was the first time I seen it, and I got excited. But you know what? This time I'm bringing some friends because they was kind of judged. But you need some judges. Let me get at you, girl.
Yeah, definitely. I connect you. I give you the flyer, and like I said, you can reach out and everything.
Tell them, I need to judge. You need a different palate. My palate is not San Antonio, so I would know if it's good enough. You're like, oh Lord. So that was pretty dope. Now, what else? You do a lot. What is the most? I can't say what's the most because I would want you to be like, I enjoy doing your catered events, but I know what is the most outrageous thing that someone has requested from you.
Oh, that competition! I had to cook zebra.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't want to be a judge. No thanks.
I had to cook zebra.
No, thank you.
That competition.
Thank you. No wonder why he gave it a fancy name, because he knew if people had said the normal, people would be like, ooh, what am I eating?
It was zebra. So yeah, that was the most outlandish thing I've ever cooked. And I never really deal with wild game. The wildest of game I deal with is lamb, but I can't get it from a distributor, or I don't really fool with it. I know a lot of chefs, they do a lot of ranch cooking. I'm not that chef. Honestly, I'd rather deal with a bunch of vegans.
I have a lot. Oh, Mr. Anthony Brown, if you are watching today, if you are watching, you heard she deals with a lot of vegans. When you come in May, don't come up here talking about my chef, because she says she deals with a lot of vegans. Put your request in, and we will make sure that you get something of some sort. Now, I have a lot of friends who are newly vegan, but he's been vegan for a while. And last year, Sneaker Ball, he enjoyed the food, but he's like, all these carbs, all these. I'm like, dude, get over it. You ate it, and you said it was good. But that was the talk for several months, and still talk going that we are having it in less than 2 months. People are still trying to see, well, what is she doing this year? It's a Sneaker Ball with mash, so it has to be a New Orleans flavor. I was like, yeah, I don't know. She's kind of hush about it. I ain't gonna bother because I don't cook. As long as I ain't got to do it, I'm fine. So
no, we're gonna turn it out. We're definitely gonna turn it out.
Awesome.
I'm excited. We're gonna turn it out, and it's gonna. This menu. I want to tell you something. Don't be hurt when I tell you this. This menu. Black people never booked me for that. This menu, the Cajun menu, it's my favorite menu, and they never booked me.
Well, I mean, it's masquerade. Where else do you wear a masquerade ball? Then
it only only the others book me for this menu. Only the others.
Oh
I do
wow.
a huge event for a fundraiser, and it's like 300 people. I do this menu, and they love it.
Well,
They
I'm here.
fight over the food. Literally fight over the food.
Well, guys, please don't come to this sneaker about fighting over food because
I
we ain't
don't think
got
they I don't
time.
think we will, but it's for them, it's crazy. They never see nothing. They said it, and these are people with money that all say the same thing where they're like, "Oh my God, like we lived in New Orleans for a year and this is you're touching this in New
Well,
Orleans." And
it's
I'm not bragging,
a
but
lot
they
of
tell me that
people
all the
here from
time.
there. Well, I'm excited.
Mm.
So I probably start advertising like, I need, maybe like a picture that I won't steal off your page. Um, in like your chef attire so that we can like put you out there like this is who is doing this. Like she is undefeated as our chef. Like nobody.
Ugh, don't say that. That's pressure. But that's pressure. You putting it on me. But we're gonna let's sit down. We'll talk menu and we'll talk concepts because we haven't. But I just know when you book me, guys, you guys trust me, so I don't have to sit there and you trust me. But I know we'll sit down and talk
I
concepts and
do
how
have some
because
friends that they might want to be taste testers. That's because they greedy. They greedy.
we can run concepts because I really want to do. I'm excited, because I thought about that. I said, you know what, black people don't book me for this menu. I don't know why. They
I don't
would not.
know
I can't tell you why they don't. But when I do it for the non-black people, they get so excited and they love it and they book me heavy behind this menu.
Wow. So I don't know. Like every day I've gotten a different surprise or something coming to people that are supporting the mask and sneaks. And I don't know. I know you remember last year. I had just literally because I think I had my thing in my arm still. You was like, "Dude, you okay? You got that? What'd you say?"
Yeah, I know
You
you came
asked
all
me.
sick. I was so concerned. I'm like, what's going
You was
on?
like, you said,
You
"What is
came
that?"
all sick.
You said, "Do you got dialysis?" I was like, "No."
Mm,
You was like, and then
oh.
I told you, you was like, "And you're here." I was like, this means a lot to me to give people their flowers while they're alive. And so
Mm-hmm.
the whole goal this year is to not just give people their flowers, but we want people to come out and have a good time. We want
Yeah,
people
yeah.
to, understand that we see what you do. Everybody else might
Mm-hmm.
not see it. And your
Yeah.
friends have celebrated you by voting. Like they broke the internet with the voting this week. Like
Yeah,
we
I
had
saw that. I saw
2,000
that.
something
I,
votes. I'm like, who does that? But I'm truly excited by what people are doing, and I get excited like the plump kid, Emmy. I get excited when I'm like, oh, she cooking. I get to dancing. Now, what is absolutely your favorite dish to cook?
I want to say the New Orleans theme, and I love Asian food. I love Asian
Oh,
food. I love Asian food. That's like my if you know me, I'm
mhm.
always talking about going to an Asian restaurant. I love doing hibachi. I love making just
You
regular
know how to
cookout
do
Chinese
hibachi
food.
food,
Yeah, I love doing all that. I love
girl?
it.
Stop
I
the
love
press.
it. I love making ramen. If you go back on my page, you'll see all that stuff.
And see,
Because
she showed me a whole different side. She make ramen and she make hibachi food. Now, I like hibachi food. I
yeah,
used to go to the Benihanas just so they
yeah,
can. Yes.
yeah, I love it. And then if you can just cook that stuff yourself, versus because they be acting all peachy and stingy with the little what they give you. Like,
Yummy
you really
sauce.
gonna give you gonna give me one shrimp? That's it. Can I pay for
You're
two?
gonna get a little jar of yummy sauce. That's all you get.
Yes, that's
But
all you get.
I didn't know, girl. You done show me something. See, I told you guys, my Miss. Now, what? How can they get in contact with you? Like, if somebody want to book you,
I
not on
am.
the days that I need you, but it's
I'm on Facebook. I'm on Instagram, and I really prefer my number at 210-570-2035.
okay.
And then you can also email me. Email is a great way also too, because I'm going to answer email probably before I answer a phone call.
Wow.
Yeah, but I'm pretty I think solid in both, but Though that right there, hey, well, how can I help you? That's going to get your answer correct quickly.
Wow. Now, do you just stay locally in the San Antonio area? Like, say it's somebody have a party in Houston.
No.
Do you travel or?
Yeah,
like,
I'm driving. I'm setting up in Houston. I'm ready.
girl, don't threaten me with a good time. I might throw a party in Houston just so my friends can look. I got a chef.
Yeah, I
I
am
didn't know you
ready.
was mobile. No, I'm just playing.
Yeah, I am
Mobile.
mobile and I'm ready to go.
Wow. See, now I'm about to really put it out there. So
Yeah.
you don't only now you mentioned some. I think we was off air because we guys, y'all know I talk to my guests like an hour before I start the show anyway. But anyway, we talked previously, and I learned that she is like a private chef. I felt, you know how like you feel like somebody cheating on you. That's what I felt in a little bit in my spirit because her food. Just kidding. But you're a private chef now. How do you do that? Do you just like a meal prep, or how does that work?
I come in and cook his meals. I come in and cook his meals. I come in unless he's gonna send me a video from somewhere and show me what he wants sometimes. But I cook his meals. I cook his lunch, breakfast, and dinner. I cook 2 meals for him.
Wow. I'm like, girl, that's pretty cool. But
Mm-hmm.
do you also do meal prep for like, let's say people have like a strict diet that they have to stick to?
Okay, meal prep is hard for me because this is why meal prep is hard for me because building that momentum.
Got it.
That momentum is, because people don't want to be healthy.
Oh,
And I can't be giving my menu items out just randomly every week cold. So I try to keep it a healthy diet. Keto and gluten, I can do those really well, and low calorie, I can do those because people get mad and they talk stuff about my things, but people call me and say they lose weight.
well, I need to hire you for meal prep because the food I be looking at that I eat from you, I'd be like,
Well, but it is not like, if on my private shelf page, I have a private shelf page and I show you the healthy meals that I give. You know what I'm saying? But it's a toughie because people don't want to eat healthy.
I do, but it just be calling me. I'm just
It's hard. Even my client, he don't want. He's supposed to be eating healthy. He don't want to eat healthy all the time. And we're sitting here fighting, but I'm like, you supposed to not be eating that. You know that, right? And he's
bro,
like, I'm eating it. I was like, but you do what you want.
Jesus. Well, I am truly amazed and excited. I got to learn more about my chef. I'm gonna call him my chef. Like I got my
Yeah.
DJ. You know my favorite DJ coming too. So it's gonna be
Oh, it's gonna be on. You know what? I'm excited because this one I want to stick around for. I want to stick around
what?
for this one.
Oh,
Yeah,
so you're gonna be there for the be there. All right. See, look,
yeah,
she's sticking around this year. Last year, she was like, I gotta go. I got another event. So I'm
yeah,
excited. She actually
yes,
staying, and I'm
yeah,
not gonna be sick. I'm just gonna be like on the dance floor because I like to dance.
yeah, yeah. It's gonna be a time. We're gonna have a time last night. I'm looking forward to it.
And it's my birthday. No, I'm just-
Yeah. It's your birthday. It's your birthday. I'm looking for it. You guys are great. You and Leon, y'all are like the sweetest people. I love y'all. I love the support
oh,
that y'all
thank
give the
you.
community. Y'all unwavering. Please never change because we need more of that. We need more positivity. We need people who are God fearing. We just need people who are just
Oh,
that
thank
want to see us all thrive and not one.
you. Yeah, I root for everybody. That's. But yes, I am super duper excited. Now, we done had so much fun. Time done lapsed on us. We done time to go. But anyway, before we get out of here, tell our audience one more time how to get in touch with you.
I am at 210-570-2035, and you can reach me at Nome's Catering SA at yahoo.com. Simple.
Awesome. So you heard it here, our official caterer. And like I gotta make her own special flyer because she's the boss. Like it's Women's
Thank
History
you.
Month, and she's a boss at what she does. And anything we can do to support you, get that word out, let us know. We get excited. Me and my friends and staff. Like even when we was at the Alamo Fest, I was like, "This is my caterer." How you know? I was like, "Look at the setup." And then when they seen your face, and I was like, "Told you." I gave it. Told you. But yes, anything we can do to support, get the word out. But I do need that info so we can make your promo. So like official cater.
We're gonna sit down, we're gonna talk it out. We're gonna have a meet. Let's have one this week.
Awesome sauce. Put me on the book. It gotta be after 6. Yeah, after 6.
That's
fine.
That's fine.
And I'm excited. So please get your tickets now. Tickets are available at discount rate this week. Next week they might go up. I don't know. I got to talk with my partner. But I hope to see you at the health fair. I know we done talked all this bad food now. Not bad food that can, not be good for your health. But we are having a health fair. Oh, no, seriousness. We having a health fair. So then after the health fair, you get all your screenings. You can come to the sneaker bar, eat the good food. Because you do vegan. See, look, I cleaned it up.
Yes. I don't
want to be worried about their health. I can't go eat there because I'm watching my figure. You better eat that food. You can fit the dress after the health fair. So it's been real. A Better Chance Television. Thank you, Nome's Catering, for joining us today and dealing with my shenanigans, because I'd be like, she put food up there and I'm like, where's my invite? Like that fruit table was banging. I wish I could have had a corner of that fruit plate, but it looked good. So
thank you. I appreciate it.
Awesome sauce. So it's been real. We gotta run and we will catch you next time.
Thank you.
For inspiration, motivation, and the good news of Jesus Christ, look no further. The Daily Gospel Network has what you need. With more than 300 ministries from all over the country broadcasting every week, you're sure to get your dose of spirit-filled encouragement from the great programs on the Daily Gospel Network. Catch the Daily Gospel Network on Roku, Amazon Fire, Apple TV, all mobile devices, and the internet.
Tune in to A Better Chance for Youth television show with host Monique Robinson on the Daily Gospel Network, the television show dedicated to highlighting incredible students on their quest to change the world. Join us every week as we uplift the youth and help them on their journey to the bright future they deserve. Catch A Better Chance for Youth television show with host Monique Robinson on the Daily Gospel Network. Thanks for watching A Better Chance for Youth television show with your host, Monique Robinson. The television show where we highlight incredible students in their quest to change the world. Join us each and every week as we uplift our youth and help them on their journey to the bright future they deserve. So until next time, God bless. From your friends on A Better Chance for Youth television show with your host, Monique Robinson.